everyone, it's the Juliart here, and I come to you today with yet another quick tip. From time to time in the studio, or even for myself, I need to dispense paint or alcohol inks, multiple other glues, other mediums, and I'm looking for, what I'm going to use, whether I'm going to use a well, if I'm going to use a portion cup, those kinds of things. But having worked with quite a few students and creatives over the years, I just kept thinking there's got to be something else that I could use, that if I needed to dispose of it, I could, that would be readily available and, just feasible, really just feasible, and really provide me with what we need. So here's the tip, okay? So this is what we would normally use. Well, I got to thinking. I have worked with, these are called blister packs for pills. So if you ever get batteries or capsules, pills, things like that, this is the blister packaging that they make for those. Now you can purchase these that are empty. And you can see there's quite a few of them, and there's like some that come smaller amounts, others and then different thicknesses. Some of them are different shapes, of course, but you can cut them free from the piece, and as long as you check them to make sure that they're not too thin that you get holes in them, you could do things like this. In front of you is my strip, and I've cut it so I would know that, I need this many colors. If I needed more, I would just cut another strip or cut it down so I'm not wasting them. But there would be room for alcohol, or for cleanup or whatever. There'd be blending medium, and of course all your colors. And so I've just dispensed some alcohol ink into the well. I'll just do a little bit more here. Okay, just a couple drops, but we know that it only takes a couple drops. But the creatives that come and take workshops, they don't always know that. They've never worked with it before, so they're looking to you and I to help them. And of course, I've even dispensed stuff for myself from time to time and got a little bit too much out, and of course I've got containers with lids and everything else, and these are reusable. It's not like you're going to do it and throw them away. And we also know that if it's got alcohol ink in it, that we can leave it to set, come back even if it's dried out, and introduce more alcohol to it, or even blending medium, and voila, it's back to being workable again. Okay, so I've already got some in here. Here I have my brush, and I can come in, I can paint, and just gives you a lot more control and versatility. And this is going to save some money because you're not going to be wasting or getting too much out. I've seen some that will come in and they fill the well up quite a bit to only stick their brush into that color, and now they've got purple from the red and the blue, or they got orange in their blue and got brown, and you know how that goes. But we just have a little bit more control and versatility at this point at such a low cost, okay? Especially if you're trying to teach a lot of students or a lot of people how to do this stuff. But anyway, and then another trick is that we just take some plain old packing tape, and let's say that they're going to come back another day, or within a few hours, and you don't want it to tip over or whatever. You just take a piece of packing tape, spread it over the top. Now you can set these to stack on top of each other, out of the way. I mean, granted, they'd probably still leak out if you flipped it over, if you didn't get it taped down real well. I haven't tested that yet. But anyway, or this could be easily for them to take home with them. So maybe you're letting them work on a project and they've just ran out of time, and they're like, I just like to go home and finish working with it. No fear, because you're giving them the paints that they had, the inks that they've had, and they're going home with it and to work from this little package. So anyway, I hope that maybe helps you a little bit. I know it sure is going to help me here in the studio, and make me feel a little bit more comfortable about, are we getting them cleaned out real well? Did they get dried in there and now I've got to go and put alcohol in them and clean them all out, whereas these, I don't have to worry. And we just want to have lots of fun. So I hope that helps. You guys have a good day. Keep creating, and stay tuned for more tips from the Juliart.